Says that soul we think that got crushed, maybe it didn't because his mind was already other places. Because his mind was already thinking about joining up with Draymond and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Look, this to me says Kevin Durant is, and I'm gonna do my Wire analogy. He's Stringer Bell, and Stringer Bell was the villainous character in The Wire, and the Avon Barksdale, who's LeBron James, the toughest guy in The Wire. Kevin Durant not tough enough for this game. He has to go find an easy path to get his titles, so he goes and joins the best team in regular season history. I got no respect for this.
Okay, timeout. So what he's really saying is Sam Presti, the guy who runs this organization, has babied Russell Westbrook, given him the keys to the franchise, even though he's the second best player in the history of this league. 6'3" guys who shoot 43%. You and I know they don't win titles. Used to be bigs, then it was wings. Kevin Durant's the best player on this team, and OKC treats Westbrook like he is. And after 9 years of playing with a point guard who we both admit we love, but late in games he lacks self-awareness, doesn't always in crisis play smart basketball. I think Westbrook, I think Durant looks at it and says, the narrative is, oh, we get along great. Behind the scenes, Durant's like, I gave this 9 years. He'll never change. I want a new team.
Colin, there's definitely some truth in that. But now, again, I go back and I just, what have I been looking at? Remember this? Remember when Durant reached over and acted like he was Westbrook's best friend and teammate, and I'm going to stand up for you? It all seems phony now.
But what if you like him as a guy, but you don't like playing with him 100 times a year? I think KD does like Westbrook the guy.
I think there's some truth in what you're saying. And listen, because I can't dispute your argument in total, because I also think the Oklahoma City organization looks a little cheap, looks a little sloppy, doesn't look as committed as the rest of the league for this reason. Go all the way back to them getting rid of James Harden. You make it to the NBA Finals with this guy, and you don't give these guys enough opportunity to see if that trio can win multiple titles, could be what Golden State is. And Kevin Durant looks over at Golden State and says, they got a trio the same as we had a trio, and they're trying to add a fourth piece rather than just get rid of one of the pieces. So I tend to agree with you to some degree.